feel like reading another page, so let's go. Competition for acquisitions. We have private equity competitors for a long time, but one way or another, we've managed to buy quite a few things. The general assumption is that if is that it must be easy to sit behind a desk and people will bring in good opportunity after another. This was the attitude in venture capital until a few years ago. There was not the case at all for us. We scrounged around for companies to buy. For 20 years, we didn't buy more than one or two per year. It's fair to say that we were rooting around. There was no commission salesman. Anytime you sit there waiting for a deal to come by, you're in a very dangerous seat. Managers to acquire companies. We've bought businesses after businesses because we admire the founders and what they've done with their lives. In almost all cases, they've stayed on, and our expectations have not been disappointed. What matters most, passion or competence, that was inborn. Berkshire is full of people who have a peculiar passion for their own business. I would argue passion is more important than brain power. I think our managers who come into this meeting are picking up new tricks. They know all the tricks related to their business, but this is an interesting place and it gets more interesting every year and they like being part of it. So what is Otis Booth? Hand in pocket. I was a good investor myself, but I couldn't do what Warren and Charlie did so well. Virtually never have any losers. The best investing decision I ever made was to keep my hands in my pockets for all these years and hang on to my Berkshire position, letting those guys do it. I simply recognized they were better at it than I was. Otis Booth, major Berkshire Hathaway shareholder, real estate developer partner, and friend of Charlie for over 50 years. By and large, we've chosen people we admire enormously to have the power beneath us. It's easy for us to get along with them on average because we love and admire them. They create the culture of whatever intention, invention, and reality recognition is going on in their business. And included in that reality recognition is the recognition that previous conclusions were incorrect. There are certain virtues that are common in all of Berkshire's subsidiaries. We do not create them. We select companies that have them already. We just don't screw it up. We have decentralized power to a point of just short of total abdication. It would help current shareholders to hear our CEOs of the Berkshire operating subsidiaries, but we promise them that they should spend 100% of their time on their business. We place no impediments on them running their business. Many have expressed to me how happy they are that they don't have to spend 25% of their time on activities they don't like. Whoa. Ah. Synergies. The reason we avoid the word synergy is because people generally claim more synergistic benefit than will come. Yes, it exists, but there are so many false promises. Berkshire is full of synergies. We don't avoid synergies, just claims of synergies. Here's a quote. If you ever want to sell your company, yet feel like you didn't sell it at all, we'll talk to Warren and Charlie. All they want you to do is to go out and run your business well, and if you do that, they leave you completely alone. I don't feel like I sold flight safety. I just traded my flight safety stock certificates for a Berkshire certification. Al Ulici, founder and chairman of Flight Safety International, making the right personnel decisions. It's amazing how few times over the decades we've had to remove a person, far less than other companies. It's not that we're soft or foolish, it's that we're wiser and luckier. Most people would look back and say their worst mistake was not firing someone soon enough. We don't say that. Our record is fabulous. We're old fashioned. For example, in the case of Co-ORT Business Service, a financial rental business that Wesco acquired, Warren Buffett said to me, "You're going to love Paul Arnold's court CEO," and he was right. Paul's been running the business since he was in law school and loves it. Pretty good point. I think the whole waiting for the right opportunity and to not jump in order to just take an action and feel like you're doing something is a good point. Uh, Probably the main reason they become wealthy, aside from excellent people skills.